Hello in Myanmar, I'm Henry Zin. Welcome to Myanmar Today. It's Thursday, 6th of June, right here in Yangon. And this is where we take a look at what's happening in Myanmar. Today we'll be hearing reports from our reporters Willinson on 30 short films on human rights premiered in Yangon. And David Tanner will share with us on Myanmar's largest startup competition held by Pandia in Yangon. Before we get to the reports, let's have a quick look at the latest local news from around Myanmar. State Councillor Daw Aung San Suu Kyi went to Hungary Foreign Affairs and Trade Ministry and met with Minister Peter Suharto. At the meeting, the leaders discussed boosting the relations and cooperation between Myanmar and Hungary, tight aid credit loans from Hungary for the development of Myanmar, promoting the relations in the areas of trade, investment and culture, and promoting people-to-people relations, bilateral cooperation in the ASEAN region and the international arena, granting scholarship programs to Myanmar students for human resource development of Myanmar, assistance from Hungary for promoting relations, trade and investment between Myanmar and EU, transition to democracy in Myanmar, constructive help from Hungary to the national reconciliation efforts by the Myanmar government and for Rakhine issue. The third Myanmar-EU Economic Forum was held at Kempinski Hotel in Naypyidaw on Wednesday. Vice President U Min Sway, in his speech, said holding this economic forum for the third time was a firm indication of Myanmar and EU's strengthened cooperation. He thanked the Eurocham and UMFCCI for organizing the forum and said it would provide the best opportunities for EU investors to enter the country. The Vice President said Myanmar is located in a strategic geographic location between China and India and had the potential to be a bridge between Southeast Asia and South Asia. He said foreign investments have mainly flowed into oil and natural gas, electric power, media and communications, industrial production and real estate. He said these sectors have potential for market expansion but also highlighted there were many other sectors that could benefit both investors and the local people of the region. Awareness-raising workshop on the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, ICCPR, jointly organized by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of the Union of Myanmar and the Center for Civil and Political Rights based in Geneva, is being held in Naypyidaw on Wednesday and today. Director General Wu Chan-A, International Organizations and Economic Department of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs delivered opening remarks at the workshop. By signing ICCPR, which is regarded by the international community as an international covenant supporting the strong democratic nation, Myanmar will be able to show its political will to protect and promote human rights. The workshop is held with an aim to have better understanding of the ICCPR and to explore the challenges in the implementation in its systematic manner. That's all for now with the local news. You're still with me here on Myanmar Today. And I believe it's time now to take a look at our first report. The 30 short films on human rights based on 30 Universal Declaration of Human Rights was premiered on Tuesday at Sule Shangri-La Hotel. The film's premiere event was attended by several diplomats to Myanmar from different countries, well-known artists and media personnel. These short films on human rights were written and directed by Minting Kokoji. Though he was not present at the event, he hopes to spread the awareness and educate the lay people on human rights through those short human rights films. Let's hear more from Willinson.
The 30 short films based on Universal Declaration of Human Rights, written and directed by Minting Gogoji, were premiered at Sule Shangri-La Hotel on 4th of June 2019, and the event was attended by several well-known persons from film industry, human rights activists, and several foreign diplomats to Myanmar. Minting Gogoji is a screenwriter and filmmaker who has produced many films and documentary films as well. He is also known for his initiative on founding several organizations like Human Rights, Human Dignity International Film Festival, which is Myanmar's biggest film festival and the largest human rights film festival in Southeast Asian region. With a zeal to promote human rights in the country, he has written and directed these films, hoping this film will also educate the lay people of the country with their rights and knowing their rights. In this 30 human rights film, many famous artists take part in these films.
Di Zalando Yoshin Ka 30ကိုပြီးခဲ့တဲ့2018ပေါ့နော်2018 September October လောက်ကတည်းကကျွန်တော်တို့ရိုက်ကူးခဲ့ပါတယ်ရိုက်ကူးခဲ့တဲ့ဒီကား30ပေါ့နော်လူခွင့်ကြေညာစာထဲမှာပါတဲ့အချက်30ကိုကျွန်တော်တို့ရုပ်ရှင်ကားတို့
We started the shooting of these 30 films in September and October of 2018. We based these short films on the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. So after completing of shooting the films, we had planned to premiere these films by inviting officials from the Ministry of Information, officials from different embassies, and the artists and the media personnel. So what happened later was that when we completed the production of these films, Gogoji was diagnosed with liver cancer. So he had to remove 1/3 of his liver. We had to postpone the show due to his health. But for this event, we are holding this event in the month of June, as Human Rights Films Festival has been celebrated in June before.
ကျွန်တော်တို့ကဒီ project ကိုလုပ်ရတဲ့ရည်ရွယ်ချက်ပေါ့နော်ဆရာမင်းထင်ကိုကြီးကဒီဇာကားတွေကိုရိုက်ကူးရတဲ့ရည်ရွယ်ချက်ကဟိုငကိုကလေးကဒါလူအများပေါ့နော်ပြည်သူလူထုစီကိုကြက်ကြက်
The main purpose for Minting Gogoji for writing and directing these human rights films was that he wanted to spread Universal Declaration of Human Rights to the public. This is the reason why we make the famous artists act in these films. There are some people who help us in shooting the films without any charge, and these human rights films will be on screen on the state TV channel. Therefore, this is both educating, at the same time it is also entertaining. We hope this film will be one of the tools to the common people in learning about human rights.
Sure. Well, for decades, we've been strong supporters of freedom of expression, of course, around the world, and particularly here in Myanmar. And we were pleased to see a lot of progress starting in 2011. And as a friend of Myanmar, and a country that really wants the people of Myanmar to enjoy the full freedoms that they clearly want, we're concerned to see a number of people being arrested for peacefully expressing their views, as I said, in a way that normally in a democracy would not be a crime.
လူခွေရေးဆိုတဲ့စကားလုံးကိုကျွန်တော်တို့အသက်20ကျော်တက္ကသိုလ်ကျောင်းသားအရွယ်ထိရိုးသားသားဝန်ခံရရင်မသိခဲ့သေးပါဘူး
When I was in my early 20s, a university student, to be honest, we even didn't know the word human right, never heard of it. The environment was created in a way that we were not able to learn what human right was. Only when it came to the time when the whole country got involved, the voice of human right was heard in the midst of the flags. Though we have heard of it, it happened that later on one of the most crowded places in Yangon was the place where a young man was arrested for possessing pamphlets on human rights. From that kind of condition, here we are now able to show human rights films in Sule in a place like this. This is more like a dream. This is Wunlin San reporting for MIRadio.
That's a report on the 30 short films on human rights premiered in Yangon. We'll be taking a look at the stocks and currency exchange rates in Yangon very, very soon, but let's check on weather updates now in the 3 major cities in Myanmar. In Yangon, current temperature is at 29 degrees Celsius with the highest temperature of 32 degrees Celsius. It'll be cloudy tonight with lowest temperature of 26 degrees Celsius. In Naypyidaw, current temperature is at 27 degrees Celsius with the highest temperature of 33. There might be thunderstorm tonight with the lowest temperature of 24 degrees Celsius. In Mandalay, current temperature is at 29 degrees Celsius with the highest temperature of 33. There will be isolated thunder showers tonight with the lowest temperature of 27 degrees Celsius. That's the weather updates here in Myanmar. Before we move on to stocks and currency exchange rates, let's take a look at second report for today. Myanmar's first tech startup accelerator, which is organized by Pandia, announced on Tuesday that it will be running Startup Challenge 2019, the country's first and only business idea stage startup competition, from 29th of June to 7th of July at Pandia's Innovation Lab in downtown Yangon. David Tanner has the details.
Startup Challenge 2019 is an event in which teams of aspiring entrepreneurs compete to see who can develop the most promising technology-based business in 9 days. The winning teams of each track will receive $2,500 and the first runner-up teams will receive $1,500 and 1,000 prizes for potential startups in all tracks. In addition to that, all the winners will receive 2,000 worth of AWS credits and free office space for 3 months at Pandia. So let's hear out why Startup Challenge in Myanmar.
So my name is João Dutra Choong. I'm the Accelerator Director here at Pandia. Startup Challenge has been the biggest startup competition in the country. Since 2015, more than 100 participants per edition come and they build tech startups business models. So for everyone that has a startup idea, or even for those who don't have startup ideas yet, but they know they want to become tech entrepreneurs, Startup Challenge is a great way for starting this journey.
Pitching, as we know, is one of the very important sectors for every business world to start and grow. But how is Startup Challenge way more advanced than that, and why is it so important?
There are many people out there in Myanmar who are willing to become tech entrepreneurs. However, there is not that much support out there. So even from families sometimes don't support people to start their businesses, but also access to investment and capital to start this business. Also, they lack knowledge, people to mentor them, experienced people. So Startup Challenge is so important in Myanmar because it provides all these resources for people who are willing to start startups. They just don't have all they need to do that.
Entrepreneurship is very important for a country to develop in every sector. For that, we'll be hearing out from the professional as well.
Becoming an entrepreneur is a very risky decision because it's full of uncertainty. You need to handle ups and downs. However, if you become an entrepreneur, you can actually work into something that you are passionate about. You can have full ownership on the results that you achieve through your company, and you really can create impact in the lives of thousands, millions of people, depending on the entrepreneur's ambition.
Unilever, as you know, has many brands. We have presence in over 190 countries and 2 billion out of the total world population.
Hi, my name is Nipun and I'm the Beauty and Personal Care Director for Unilever. We've sponsored the track for women's safety because amongst a lot of Unilever brands, Lux, which is a brand which is sponsoring this event, stands for we want to make sure that women not just feel and look beautiful, but also are able to express their beauty without the fear of any judgment or safety. And therefore, we want to make women safe. And that's where we believe that we can tap into the technological sources and network available with Fundiar.
Thank you guys. Reporter David Tanner reporting from Myanmar International Radio. Signing off for now, and you guys have a good day.
That's a report on Myanmar's largest startup competition held by Pandia in Yangon. You're still with me here on Myanmar Today. Alright, now let's take a quick look at the currency rates from Myanmar's central bank. $1 is at 1,526 kyats. 1 Chinese renminbi is at 220 kyats. 1 euro is at 1,721 kyats. 1 pound sterling is at 1,941 kyats. 1 Singapore dollar is at 1,119 kyats. 1 Malaysian ringgit is at 365 kyats. 1 Thai baht is at 48 kyats, and the Indian rupee is at 22 kyats. Gold is trading at $1,332. Silver is at $14, and Brent crude oil is at $60. On the Yangon Stock Exchange, FMI is up 500 at 12,000. MTSH is at 3,250. MCB is at 7,900. FPB is up 500 at 23,500. TMH is up 50 at 3,000. And that's all on Yangon Stock Exchange for today. This is Myanmar Today, broadcasting live from Myanmar International Radio. You can visit our website at MIRadio.com.mm and listen to our radio programs live on the website with only the greatest hits of music. And if you're on FM, catch us on 96.1 FM in Yangon, 96.5 in Mandalay, and 96.7 in Naypyidaw. Or better yet, download MIRadio app on both iOS and Android devices so MIRadio is with you wherever you go. And that's all the reports we have for today. Well, just before we say goodbye, let's have a last check to see if there's anything strange or interesting happening in the world. Police in Louisiana are reminding residents to keep 911 calls limited to emergencies after someone called to report Taco Bell was out of taco shells. The Slidell Police Department said someone called 911 to report the Taco Bell on Goss Boulevard in Slidell ran out of both hard and soft taco shells. Police described the incident as another "we can't make this stuff up" story. They did not say whether the caller was cited. Some things in life are pretty straightforward and just shouldn't need to be explained, like flushing the toilet after you've been or the need to stay hydrated. But one person has seemingly thrown the whole rule book out of the window, and their unusual actions have sent people into a meltdown. Casey Newton, a writer for The Verge, recently shared a photo on Twitter of an unnamed man wearing Apple AirPods in a very interesting way. In the image, the man has the wireless earphones upside down in his ear, and to make matters worse, he also has his sunglasses on backwards. Newton captioned the post, quote-unquote, "absolutely shaken by the way the man in Muni is wearing his AirPods." The tweet quickly went viral, garnering over 27,000 likes and 5,000 retweets. More than 1,000 people also took the time to comment on the post, starting a fierce debate about how earphones should be worn. The vast majority were just baffled by the idea of wearing them upside down. Sometimes some people just make us rethink the way we do things and awaken something in us, but wearing Apple AirPods upside down, maybe I'll give it a try. Well, that's all with the news and reports now. You can leave your comments and messages on our Facebook posts and catch Myanmar Today on radio from 1 to 2 p.m. and from 8 to 9 p.m. Monday to Friday. Don't forget to tune in. You've been watching MIRadio's Myanmar Today. Thank you for being with me. I'm Henry Zin. We, of course, hope to see you again right back here tomorrow. Bye-bye now.